we gonna let it burn?
All right. Hey, it's time. I think it's time that we start this fucker.
We're related, you and I.
Say
You're a
what
bard.
now?
I'm a storyteller. 7 estranged warriors who come together to fight an unstoppable empire, bring humans and monsters to the world via the conjunction of the spheres, and create the very first version of a Witcher. That's been done to death.
God
No.
damn it.
No, I've not heard that one.
Did they just exposize the
Wow.
whole show?
You're
Fuck,
telling me
that was
first
awful
version of the Witcher
dialogue.
was a badass elf. This is really gonna piss Geralt off.
Fucking hell. That's Ithbline's little...
So she's just allowed to start killing?
Yeah, just resort to casual murder.
I want to be happy.
I'm having a very hard time already because, my god, that is just pathetic elf society. They're just basic humans. There's nothing special about elves.
If you go back and watch that fight scene, nobody got killed. She A-teamed him.
So,
She hit that first guy with a knife.
She A-teamed it. I just realized that. She A-teamed it. They picked him up and walked out.
so she didn't kill him, but she's allowed to just assault.
And it's still really bad, even if she didn't kill him.
Yeah.
Like, the music would not just start up again.
Like I said, this is why I like a second review, because I just picked that up. The first time I thought she killed him. She didn't kill him. She A-teamed him.
What's on
This
dude's
dialogue
face?
is really bad so far. It's really, really bad. This clan bullshit is nonsense, too.
We agree.
You might be able to forget. I can't.
I haven't forgotten.
Is that what they call romance dialogue?
It's better than the
Right today.
Black Elf and the Big Tits McGee from Rings of Power.
You gonna get some titties at least?
Boobs.
No titties!
Cock block.
Hashtag cancel this show.
Cock block. Still no titties.
$5 says the one with braids was a lesbian.
Clans are basically like the King's Guard in this show. They're not actually a clan. It's just, instead of saying King's Guard, you say clan, which is really dumb.
Okay.
And Dog Clan. That's really... Dog. At least
Wolf.
Raven Clan sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and elves shouldn't have facial hair at all.
Don't worry, season 3 is gonna be more accurate to the books.
I don't know how you live like this.
Female Tyrion.
Alone.
All this is our future.
That accent's
Have you
really
seen, you know,
thick.
Oh, yeah. That's true Highlander accenting.
Shouldn't they have the same accent if they're brother and sister?
He sounds Welsh, she sounds more Londonish.
Strange
Th-
skies that had suddenly
This
cast their ominous
voiceover
shadows.
is garbage. Holy fuck.
Yeah, it annoyed me.
It's too early for a monolith. They're supposed to come after the conjunction. And they don't create portals. Is that a Jin?
Don't know what it is.
I hate that they're doing this to Ithline. Holy fuck, she's way too young. And shouldn't
Well,
be in the
that's-
story.
Well, that's what female strong diversity casting lady is there for.
She's the first switcher, isn't she? Why is she being arrested?
How'd he get way up there in the day that she was
what?
there?
Littlefinger jetpack.
Unless they're doing timeline manipulation again, there's no way he should be there yet.
They are not.
What did he get imprisoned for, did they say? Because did he just like show up, commit a crime, and then...
There was no explanation why he was in prison. She's in prison because she kicked the guy's asses and they went and tattled on her. Because the
Well, I
guys
mean-
were little bitches, apparently, and snitched.
They've got to meet each other somehow, though.
Well, he's got a Littlefinger jetpack, so, you know.
A 3-month journey.
Well, I just paid attention to their jail. The boards are all on the inside, on the outside of the jail. I could kick one of those out and be gone.
Yeah.
I'm just...
Elves are supposed to be angel-like at this point. They're supposed to be magical, ethereal, not living it up like Viking peasants in the far north with terribly designed prison pits.
He could be partying with Uhtred.
Easy.
They hate each other just because.
It's because he's white and getting out, and she's still in prison.
We offer the dwarves.
That's Airden! Fuck! Fuck my ass, mouth, and tits. That motherfucker is not gonna end up being the most feared warrior in the multiverse that can, like, destroy Geralt at a whim. This guy is not the mountain of meat he's supposed to be. The military genius, soft-spoken. Like, this guy wouldn't be able to win against Ciri in an arm wrestle. Fuck!
Mountain of you want him to be a
Yeah,
big mountain
yeah.
of meat.
You definitely need to meme that, Dermy.
That's what they call him and Letho in the games. They call Letho a mountain of meat. If Geralt can say that without being gay, then I can say it without being gay.
Well, in this, he's a little noodle.
He's wearing fucking eye makeup!
Yes.
This is
Wait, is
not Airden! He's not the main villain of the books, he's more the main villain of the games, but he's still a prominent character in the books and games. This is supposed to be the most feared warrior in the multiverse, someone that even Geralt doesn't think he can beat.
Well, he's also wearing Tully armor, so we stole that from Game of Thrones. Because that is Blackfish armor.
Jesus Christ. And he's too young at this point, because when they go off into the land of Tyr and Aaliyah, time moves quicker there, so it's only been a couple hundred years between this event and the Witcher books for him. So he should already be thousands of years old at this point. He looks like he's, just a baby. Not as much as Avallac'h is going to look like a baby, but Avallac'h fucking time travels, so he doesn't even have those few hundred years. Jesus F.
I'll try to win 2 fronts and keep our kingdom from starving.
What the fuck is that on his head?
New plan.
A better
Why do
crown
they-
than Rings of Power.
I hate these elven designs.
Apologies.
Oh, and if you guys didn't catch it from the promotion material, the woman on the right, she's their disabled representation.
And also body positivity.
She's
Yes.
Disa. Let's just put it that way. Disa,
Well-
actually, Disa was better than her.
Yeah,
He's a good talk.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I can't refute that. She's looking daggers at Baylor there.
Go home, Shen.
Wait, so he gets kicked out,
Are you well?
imprisoned for some random reason, and is now asked to come back.
Yeah, it's as if he didn't fuck the princess. It's like, plot? Oh, wait, a previous scene happened? I didn't know previous scenes existed, guys.
You know
That's
what? I'd go
ridiculous.
back and fuck that princess again, but
I already have lots of notes.
I have but a few hours left on this shithole of an island.
Wait, they're on island, so
Find
this
these
is
stores,
Skellige.
Veritable
Yes.
compartment of delectable depravities
I was
of-
waiting for you to kick chat.
The fuck are they doing on Skellige?
so he gets kicked out of the kingdom, goes into the forest, and winds up on an island.
Yeah, so instead of, they said they were in the far north. They did say that at the beginning with the bard lady, in the far northern realm. So that would be the far north of the continent. But now he's saying they're actually in Skellige. So they can't even keep straight where this is taking place.
I need some elf titties.
That is an awful prison.
Can we just point out that she's escaped because of a tooth?
I no longer follow the way of the blade.
If you've been gone for hundreds of years,
Yet,
why would they want you back for this random
really
event?
willing to forgive me.
They don't know her
This is
abilities.
your past review
Because
about-
she's the bestest ever.
And it's true.
I can't-
So it is in Skellige.
You all right?
So he didn't just teleport, he teleported across an ocean too. Ithilien, fucking hell.
If Galadriel
Get a
can
re-
teleport, so can
Tell me
he.
this.
Why is
Christ.
she living with a random little white girl?
Because the white girl liked her song yesterday.
Okay.
They're the bestest ever, so they're immediately bestest of friends living together. No character development, no reason for them to have a relationship.
Anybody wonder why Henry left?
They needed a strong black woman to take his role.
This is what happens when
And-
you have a diversity and inclusion policy, because this was not made in. This is Polish lore.
Mm-hmm. Well, and she's
Based off of
Ciri's.
Tolkien lore.
Yeah, she's Ciri's great-great-grandmother now. The Black Elf is Ciri's great-great-grandmother now.
Well, you know, there's ways to have that happen, you know, just a bunch of white dudes.
Instead of King Oberon, it's this chick. King Oberon should be like one of the 2 major players at this time, and he's nowhere to be seen so far. Where's King Oberon? He's the main villain of the books.
Seek redemption.
Oh, so some girl you just barely met said, hey, spheres are coming. Go be a clan again.
Hey, why has she got Woman King hairdo? Aw, come on. She should have rickened.
You can't simultaneously say that elves are nothing better than pointy-eared humans and then have her do magic knight stuff.
Okay, we've got Harpy mask on. Didn't see that on the first watch. Everybody's stealing shit from Game of Thrones. Did they not learn how that ended?
What's her name, Mustang?
Who, her?
Yeah.
Australian Army, 5th Corps.
Diversity and inclusion woman?
So they made up these elven kingdoms, and instead of coming up with a cool elvish-sounding name, they put an X instead of a C in front of Sintra.
Correct. This is bullshit.
This is awful. I don't know what you were saying, Mustang, about a 6 out of 10. I'm strongly at a 3 or a 2 right now.
Listen, it's just episode 1. Maybe we'll see
No,
dwarf titties.
Dormy, no.
I'm in physical pain right now. Not using alcohol was a mistake.
Fine.
Yeah, supposedly they're gonna fuck and make a baby, and that's gonna be Ciri's ancestor.
Correct. By the way, no boobs in the fucking.
They killed my
Can't have boobies.
Lark is dead.
So they hate each other, but they're gonna fuck.
Grudge fuck.
Which ruins Lara Dern's story, which ruins Ciri's story. Lara Dern was not genetically created, but it was selective breeding, and then her powers were experimented on to make them the most powerful version of the Elder Blood ever seen before. And then that led to Ciri.
Don't worry. They have an explanation how this is going to happen, and that's when you're going to lose it.
Because neither of these 2 people have the Elder Blood. And so why is this good breeding pair to make the most powerful version of the Elder Blood ever seen before? Where is fucking King Oberon? King Oberon is a fucking badass. He leads a war against unicorns for 1,000 years and just slaughters them. Like, he's a terrible person. And he tries to fuck Ciri, his descendant, to make another new magic Elder Blood baby. That's why they want Ciri in the books. That fuck her ancestor.
No, I'm more trying to think about wars against unicorns.
Oh, it's fucking badass. The war against unicorns.
Okay, by the time they get to Ciri and him, it's just an ancestor in long generation. It would be legal in California, as we discovered the other day.
It is, yeah. It's
A lot of
at
things
least
are legal in
4
California that aren't
great-grandfathers
okay.
back.
And legal in Florida, too. Which really struck me strange.
I don't think it's ever come up in law before. Could you, like, fuck your ancestor? If you go
Clearly,
back
if
in
it's
the
more than first
generations.
cousin.
It's like, you're my great-great-great-great-grandfather. Let's make an incestuous baby.
Well, I mean, that's what Fry was.
Yeah.
It's about ready to go there, and then again, we have Morgan and Arthur from Excalibur.
The lark no longer soared alone.
Shut up, Minnie!
Come to.
This fucking exposition is unnecessary, it doesn't add anything, and it just derails the narrative momentum, and she's not even trying. She's not even trying. Minnie's a good actress, and she's not even trying. But do you see the meteorites in the sky that she was looking at? That seems a little Game of Thronesy too.
Oh, big time. Notice the color of it?
Wasn't it red?
There you go.
That's Game of Thrones Season 2, baby! Originality, non-existent. Talent, non-existent. Lore accuracy, non-existent. Wow!
Rings of power. Here comes the wizards.
At this point, I'm more upset at this than Rings of Power. I was ironically laughing at how bad Rings of Power was. There's no ironic laughing coming in this shit.
The other monarchs had sailed to sign a treaty that would finally end the 1,000-year war.
We already heard that.
King Midir of
You're just
Priscilla
repeating
and his
yourself.
warriors. Queen Mira
Show. Don't let the audience find out.
and Albertir, the brave architect of a new dawn for Alfheim.
Oh, so we just got told he's a good guy. Did you guys not catch that? The narrator told us he's a good guy. Fucking hate the narration.
I hate what she has on her face.
You're about to hate it even more.
She didn't clean up after Fial, you know.
Big smile! Big smile! Look at that map!
That's not a map. The fuck is that? Those aren't elvish runes.
No, that's a big smile and dead center middle top.
I don't know.
Wait, what?
The fuck is that?
Right there, dead center middle top. Does that
That's
look like a certain eagle from anybody?
What the fuck am I looking at? Those
I don't-
aren't runes.
No, they're not.
I'm not seeing eagle. I'm seeing hummingbird from the Nazca lines.
This is just some scribbles. Like, this is not how runes work in Elvish. These
son of a bitch.
three
Hold on, I'll show you
kingdom
what that
symbols.
is. Hold on,
These-
let me stop my cam and take a look at what my avatar is and look at it closely. Oops, wrong one. Let me grab the other one.
Jesus Christ. And these are the 3 kingdom symbols? That's probably the raven for, like, Raven Clan.
That's
that
not a
kingdom.
raven. That's a dildo or a knife.
Okay. Yes, that one.
I'm very starting to question your whole, as a normie, this isn't that bad that you said in pregame,
This
Mustang.
is why I always watch a second time. Now pull up my avatar. Pull me up full screen and look at my avatar. Does
It's
that
writing.
look familiar?
Those runes on the doors of Moria actually looked like something. Like they were an actual
That's what they're
language.
shooting for in this. Look at that.
This
That
just
is-
looks like child scribbling. Like, look at that. What the fuck? This is not Elvish runic calligraphy. This is, I want to involve my 4-year-old son in the production. Can he just like draw something for us and we pretend it's something important? Oh yes, have your 5-year-old draw this for us.
Bottom right, that symbol with a mask in the middle of it. That mask looks familiar from something else. Dermy,
They can't get costumes right, the sets look like garbage, and now even their props are made by children. They're
this is
ripping off
why I always
Transformers
do.
stuff.
This is why I always do 2 watches. My first one, again, I was very early in the morning, and now this one, and my ratings are going like this.
Were you drunk, not paying attention early in the morning watching this?
No, I was making a turkey, doing laundry, cleaning up a little bit from
See,
last
all right,
night.
yeah, you weren't paying attention that closely, so yeah, that's fine. But Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that?
What the fuck? I see the raven, but
It's like, oh my god, we gotta put ravens in everything. It's not just a symbol. It's, hey, go to the barbershop. Hey, can you make me as stupid as possible? Yeah, what brand is stupid? Can I look like Bird Stupid? Yes, I can make you Bird Stupid.
I see thumbnail potential all over that one.
it reminds me of in Black Panther 2, Black Panther, where all the clans kind of look like stereotypical tribesmen, and the guy has the big dish in his lip.
And thumbnail being created immediately.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Isn't
These
it dude or a
elves-
chick?
It's a chick, I think. Looks like garbage. What the fuck am I looking at? It gets worse the more you look at it. She's got actual feathers in it, too. That's an actual feather. I think, anyway, unless she's got some fucked up split ends.
Kids, don't do this at home.
No! It's like that girl who put Gorilla Glue in her hair. That's the only way this is gonna work.
Yeah, but that was funny. This is just wrong.
Well, that was she thought she was smart. She got like lost all her hair after this. After doing this hairdo, yeah, she's going bald. What
Hey,
the
it's just like the man bun. There's gonna be a bald spot on the top.
I don't know. What the fuck? This
Okay, for episode 2, I'm stepping out and getting some something stronger than the coffee I've been drinking.
Me too. I'm gonna be grabbing my my thing of vodka I have, and I can't get over how basic bitch the elves look. They just have pointy ears or crazy over the top costumes, but them physically, they're boring.
You know, I never thought I'd say this, but again, second watch, Rings of Power elves look better than this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
I
they
feel-
do. At least they wore some long robes and a cool
Yeah.
costume. Okay, when they weren't in their armor. Their armor was always garbage. But at least they wore some robes. Twink.
Wait, what?
Hold on. I need to see that again. Mirren's
Wait.
a bad person?
She kills the lesbian.
No, hashtag cancel Mirren. I'm sorry. What in Jesus Christ's name?
It's an Arkansas mosquito.
Oh, the white man's dead. What the fuck is that? There are so many great monsters in the world of The Witcher and from mythology, but both Witcher Season 2 and this show are like, oh, cool monsters that have basis in, mythology in the series? Fuck that, we'll make up our own little garbage things. I'm sick of the hybrid shit, I'm sick of the custom-made monsters for this show. Get me a wyvern doing that shit.
Was
Get me
that
a
shooting
dracnoid.
like lightning that just vaporized
Out of
somebody
its like
instantly?
tails. It had like these weird hair tails out of it that were shooting laser bolts. The fuck is that thing?
It's an Arkansas mosquito. Told you.
Do they shoot laser bolts out of their back tails?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. And an Arkansas tick is even worse.
And they're going with the Game of Thrones. Oh, make sure you can't see anything so they won't see how bad the CGI is. It is so fucking dark.
Yes.
Bad.
In that moment, the elven world had changed forever.
Oh,
1,000
shut the
years of
fuck up. We
politics,
kind of
kingdoms,
got
and
that.
times were erased. It's done.
All right, we just need to talk about Minnie's voiceover real fast. You see all the kings or all the emperors, all the kings of the northern realms die all of a sudden in a monster attack. I think we're smart enough to infer that changes things. I'm just saying that. I might be overthinking this. I might be putting too much faith in the average viewer. But if you see a bunch of kings die at the same time, I'm pretty sure most people would tell that's bad, right? It's gonna hurt politics. You know? Yeah? I don't think we need Mini Driver going, hey, this like changed things and things are like bad now and Baylor's in charge. The guy who we showed you getting the monster, the guy who said evil things in the past. Yeah, he wanted this to happen. Her just flat, monotone, no inflection voiceover. Jesus. Mini Driver's too good of an actress to be doing this badly.
They have to tell the audience so the audience knows what's going on. We couldn't infer this was all bad or problematic. They have to tell us. No mystery box. We gonna tell your ass.
And in that moment, we realized that Jed was angry.
Yeah,
Angry with the show, angry with everything, and really whisking. Shit.
Whiskey is what we're all gonna be drinking here shortly.
I already am.
As soon as this episode gets over, I'm grabbing a bottle of vodka.
I was trying to do a whole narration thing, be smart ass about it, and I fucked it up.
I'm physically in pain, guys. And a lot of this is not having to do with the lore. Most of the stuff that I've said hasn't been about the lore. It's just written like 2-year-olds with fucking crayons that ate the crayons afterwards.
We have much to do.
So, what are Miren's motivations? Because she was already going to become the empress of all 3 kingdoms because she was going to marry the other prince and unite the kingdoms and become the empress. What's different now? She's already going to get ultimate power, so instead of getting ultimate power, she's going to murder everyone and get ultimate power.
She gets wolf dog dick. I don't know.
She could still be getting wolf dog dick. Red rocket, yum.
And she sent-
wow.
And also, they
Yeah.
sent away her wolf dog dick.
Yeah, she's just mad at her brother for letting that happen, evil white man. Oh, she acted like she cared about her brother in those previous scenes.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, that's where you're wrong. You were stupid. She always hated him.
She did. Yeah, she's just been a bad person, misunderstood villain. In the promotional material, they said that she was a feminist role model and that that she's the misunderstood hero. But she just straight up murdered a lesbian and let her brother die. She's not a good person.
We don't know she was a lesbian. She
She
may
was-
have been bi.
She was very buff, had braids in her hair, and was a part of the King Guard people. 2022.
Bi.
But clan, it's still fucking stupid. Why? Do they not know what clan actually means? Because clan doesn't mean King's Guard. Clan is like its own country,
Careful,
basically.
careful. Okay.
No, Clan's what I go to on Wednesday.
I might have to cut that out.
Oh, I know you're gonna have to cut that out.
All right, we gotta keep going.
3 kingdoms are yours.
So Eridan and the other generals are like, no peace, no peace. We don't want peace. We like fighting each other. And then they create a secret alliance to make peace anyway.
No, to take over the continent.
Well, yeah, but they're still taking over with each other, though. They're still making peace with each other to take over. But it's like, earlier he's like, we cannot have a peace. They will never accept a peace. I'm going to go make a secret peace treaty with them.
Hold that thought. I'm going to tell you what I think of it.
They can't even get Eridan's character motivation. Alright, we know what Mustang thinks about this nonsense.
I hope that came over good.
It did. A little too good.
Merwin was free now. Free to write her own story, just as her hero Solrith had, to start a new golden era.
Oh, she was like
Oh.
oppressed and stuff, so she like murdered her brother, and that's so awesome and so progressive. Go queen, slay queen, literally. Fuck off. She's
I
a
do
bad
like the
person.
costume.
But yeah, she's a bad person, not a feminist role model.
Well, most feminists nowadays are bad people. What the fuck?
I'm gonna
See?
fly
It's a
away.
birdie!
Oh, quite well. Place despite their world turning on its head.
He looks more femme than Femron.
That's actually something that What's Her Bucket shared at Jane Theory. She posted a picture of him and was like, Elrond, is that you? Look at this man. This is not the most intimidating warrior in the known multiverse. This isn't the guy that leads an army of wraiths. This is not the man who strikes fear to everyone across the multiverse. The Wild Hunt is known as the demons, the omens of war, the worst of the worst.
What the fuck are those flags? I've never seen
Is that
flags before.
the Middle East?
Yes.
Did you
but
see
it's
those-
what it looks like. India, possibly Pakistan. Yeah, India at least. It had domes.
The continent is Europe.
Hold on. It's not the Middle East because those are Chinese.
So yeah, they're just mixing every non-white culture into one because they can't tell the difference.
No, that's impossible.
Wait, so they know that they killed her whole clan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Populace
So,
just knows it.
yeah, they're totally cool with it. You at least want to try to pretend to hide that shit. It's called politics. It's called publicity. It's, we probably shouldn't tell people that we brutally murdered all of their leaders. Probably want to keep that on the down low. Just say, oh shit, monsters showed up. Whatever could have caused that? Oh my god, that's so scary. Instead of, oh yeah, we totally just butchered them all. What the fuck are they doing?
That is bad CGI.
Why are they pulling at the base of a tower to make it erect?
That's a monolith.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, but you want to stabilize the bottom and then pull from the top if you're going to try to make it vertical. You're not going to pull from the bottom and the top at the same time and expect it to do what you want it to do. Eridan is supposed to be like 7.5 feet tall. Like, Eridan is supposed to tower over everybody. And he's shorter than fucking Leonard Henry, who played a fucking hobbit. How can an actor who played a hobbit be taller than fucking Eridan?
Syndrome. He dug up and raised an ancient dwarven monolith. He used it to.
I'm sorry, the fuck did you just say to me? You said the monolith was dwarven? No!
wait, what?
He said the monoliths are dwarven in design. No, they're not. No, they're not. Monoliths are from the multiverse. After the conjunction of the spheres, a bunch of rocks fell through with the people and the monsters, and they're imbued with the power from other realms. That's how magic works. Like the sorcerers, sorceresses, mages, the human ones have to draw power from the monolith because they don't have any innate abilities within themselves. The elves, they don't need monoliths. They don't need monoliths at all because they already have the innate ability. But they're not made by dwarves. Dwarven magic, yes, they can use magic themselves, but it's very limited. All the elder races pretty much can, but the elves is far, far superior than the dwarves. There's no way dwarves would have made a monolith that elves need to have magic. What the fuck? Dwarves were cool and all before the Age of Migration, but they didn't make anything like that.
Well, it sounds insane.
There are also
So in Witcher Season 2, they're like, oh, these ancient monoliths that we can't possibly understand. And then for this show, they're like, oh, we're going to explain how we got the monoliths. Oh, they're ancient and we can't possibly understand them. So they just pushed it back instead of explaining it like they said they were going to. It's like, oh yeah, it's just more ancient that we don't understand.
Even the skies have changed.
in the season.
They're surprised about the... Oh, fuck, I can't even go through a second of this thing. They're surprised that the multiverse exists. No. That's how elves got to the continent in the Age of Migration. At this time, they all pretty much have the innate ability to multiversal travel. They immigrated from their home planet when it exploded to the continent. They absolutely know about the multiverse, because they're the only people besides unicorns who can travel the multiverse at this time.
How can we trust each other?
By the blade.
This dialogue is awful.
Send them all to Clay. To the end.
Send them all
To the
to
end.
Clay.
Send them.
No choice, Cat.
Isn't that badass guy? We're gonna send them all to Clay.
And she's got Gerber's baby food all over her face.
We are the Black Rose.
Anybody else know a show where a song, or shall I say a whistle, rallies people?
Several?
I'm thinking of Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence was the first Witcher.
Are you willing to sacrifice anything for it, no matter what the cost?
Well, we know Lenny's going to sacrifice anybody because they'll leave him behind.
Magic is chaos magic. He's already shown that he knows how to use magic, so he's already using chaos magic. But he's like, you know what? I use chaos magic all the time, but I need chaos magic now. It's the same fucking magic.
Never thought you'd darken this place again.
It was kind of racist, you know? Never thought you'd darken this place to the black girl.
It's not for me, and for your ancestors.
Man, she's got one emotion, this chick. She's like, and she's got one expression. It's like, like, what the fuck? Like, she's always got the one thing. She pushes out her lips and goes, that's the only thing she knows how to do.
Gotta put Galadriel's face on her because it's the same one.
No, that's racist. Wait, how long has that been opened?
Well, depending on how time works, because he got that injury back in Skellige before they set sail. So they managed to set sail and travel to the new Far North that was the Far North, but is no longer the Far North that previously were in the Far North. Because it doesn't make sense. You don't wait to do medicine for weeks that were actually days.
Put you down the rest of your tribe.
I would have liked to see him try.
Wait, so he knows his father wiped out Ghost Tribe, but a minute ago he said Ghost Tribe are a legend.
Last of the Ghost Tribe.
Ghost tribe are a myth.
Yes.
Those are contradictory statements there. You can't know
Correct.
something exists that was wiped out and not believe it exists at the same time.
Correct.
Or can you? Wait, what? Why are you burning your tent?
It's like, I will never return here. Ceremonial. Like, what the? Why would you do that? If you're not going to bring it with you, fine. Someone else might need it, or you might come back someday. But no, this is symbolic. Burning your old life.
And so two became three. The first drops in a torrent that would change the world forever.
Oh, we did it! We fucking did it.
Okay, for the audience, we are doing this at 1.5 times speed.
Fucking hell. Oh my
You're
god.
gonna need it. Okay, so far in this episode, I have got Mockingjay, Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, Rings of Power, Marco Polo, and Black Sails. They have stolen something from 6 different shows. And they still couldn't bring it together.
And only the
Rings of
music
Power.
was the good things that they stole from these other shows.
And Michelle Yeoh's fighting ability.
Yeah, Michelle Yeoh is a badass. No question on that, but
How much is on the cutting room floor? How much did they leave behind? This is rushed.
Declan DeBarra needs to be fired from his work in Witcher Seasons 1 and 2 before even getting his own television show. After the episodes he wrote in the main Witcher show, well, this is failing upwards. It's all Declan's career is now. Alright, we'll be starting the next one in a moment here. I'm going to be grabbing an entire bottle of vodka, and we'll be right back.
Hey, yo, are you feeling what I'm doing up in here? Oh, I know you are. Do you miss all the good, compelling stories that we used to get back in Hollywood that they ain't putting down no more? Oh, I know you missing it. So check out my book series, Odyssey of a Phoenix, a mythological epic about philosophy, morality, and modern-day mental illness issues, baby. Book 1, Down in Flames. Book 2, Apocalypse Then. These are currently on sale. What are you waiting for? Get your hands on them. And we got Book 3, Kill the Dark, is coming down the pipeline. Just wait for all the good stuff that's dropping. You ain't gonna be disappointed, fam.